Hello, my loves. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is doing wonderful. Shout out to my people that are a little bit under the weather right now. I have about 3 or 4 people who hit me up, and it's like, I'm not feeling good. So I'm sending prayers and good energy, healing vibration to you. I hope you feel better soon. So let's see what we have going on. I don't think I have. Do I have any announcements? I don't think I do. Oh, if you have been asking for like emergency readings, I'm slowly trying to get some people in when I have time. But I think what I'm gonna do is maybe dedicate one day out of the month for emergency readings, like on Sunday for people who are trying to catch up with me. Now, if you ask for an emergency reading, please make sure that you're available. I have a lot of people that hit me up and it's like, okay, can you get me in? Can you get me in? And then when I finally find the space to get them in, they no show. So I'm like, okay, you were asking for time and then you didn't show up for the time. So be available, you guys. If I send you a message and say, yeah, we can do this, and I'm trying to connect, be available for me, all right? If I make the time for you. So this is going to be our weekly spirit message. You know how we do this. Pick a number between 1 through 6. Ask your ancestor, your God, your goddess, your deities that you work with, what is the message for you? What do you need to hear this week? And be open to the messages. Now, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Don't try to force something that is not, all right? Messages for my people. Any guidance, any messages for my people. Let's see what we have. Messages for the people this week, Spirit. Any guidance? Just trying to give me a book. Trying to give me a book. Let's see. And why is the Spirit for card number 1? What's going on with them? What's going on with card number 1? Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, we definitely, I think, a little stress and some issues with card number 1. But I tell you right now, it's like all over the place. So many people are feeling overwhelmed and stressed right now. This energy is crazy, you guys. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, I knew as soon as I said the word that that song was gonna hit me. What is it, Patsy Cline? I can't even. I think it's Patsy Cline that sings that song "Crazy." All right, so let's see. Card number 3. What is the message? Card number 3, Spirit. Any guidance? Card number 3. Any guidance? Any messages that they need to hear? Okay, he keep wanting to come out. What is going on with this person, Spirit? What's going on with card number 3? Okay. Card number 4. Thank you, Spirit. All right. And why would this be going on with card number 4? What's going on with card number 4? Okay. Card number 5. Okay. And what do they need to do this for, Spirit? Card number 5. What do they need to do this for? All righty. Could definitely be some type of relationship problem. Card number 5. Card number 6. Let's see if we had something flip. Okay, and where does this take? All right, Spirit, one more time. Card number 6. Okay, interesting. So card number one, first card that we had come out was jealousy. Let me get the right pointer here. We had jealousy, and I was kind of like, well, what's causing this or what's going on with this? And then we have mental confusion that's coming in. So some of you, this could either be you. Now, you could be looking at other people and it's like, okay, everybody is doing well, moving in the right direction. What the fuck is wrong with me? I feel discombobulated. I feel like something is not going right for me. And you could be comparing your energy to somebody else. For some of you, though, this could be that maybe there is some jealousy or some energy that is affecting your energy. You know, like when you hang out with people and maybe there's some type of negativity that kind of goes back towards you where it's like, okay, I'm confused. Maybe I'm picking this up on this person. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Some of you may be looking at someone and it's like, okay, I don't like their energy. Maybe they're not happy for me the way that I want. So you could be encountering something this week where it's like maybe something good happens for you or you're celebrating something and you're not getting the response that you want from people around you. It's kind of like whenever somebody shares good news on social media and they get that dry ass thumbs up, like, good for you, whoop de doo. Some of you might be dealing with this energy. I definitely do feel like card number one, you're dealing with some type of jealousy around you. Either this is you feeling this way towards people around you or somebody's feeling that way towards you. But I feel like that it may be making you look at someone or looking at some of the people that you're dealing with like a little bit more closely, like, I'm not really liking your vibe. I'm not really liking what you're giving me. For some of you, you may be looking at somebody really close and deciding, yeah, I don't really feel like that we are connected anymore. And there may be some good news that is happening with you and some of the people that you thought were going to clap for you or not clapping. And you're really looking. I feel like there's this more of an insight of observing the people around you, especially if it's making you feel a little bit discombobulated you know and some of you may even have somebody that's switching up on you that's really making it stand out. So I will say, like I always tell you, be discerning of who's in your circle, be discerning of the people that you're dealing with, because not everybody is going to be a fan, not everybody is going to support, and some of you may be finding it out and there may be some confusion about this with this person, or you could be dealing with somebody who's like a little bit mentally unstable, or they're not stable in their life and they're seeing you do something that you're accomplishing and they're not really feeling good about it. Whichever way, I feel like that you're going to have to deal with it because it's almost like something that's building up, card number one. Okay, card number two, self-imposed bondage. Now, this is typically like, I know I need to do things, but I feel trapped. But this is literally being trapped in like your own energy, your own mind. Like, I want to get this job, but I don't have the skill set for it. So I'm not even going to apply for this job. Or I want to go to school, but I don't know how I'm going to make the time. I don't have the money. So I'm not going to apply for a student loan or a grant because I just can't do it. I'm not going to talk to this person that I think I have a crush on because I don't feel like they're going to take me or they're going to reject me, so I'm not going to do it. This is literally being stuck in an energy that you have created. So for some of you, it's like you have to pull the strings off. You got to take the blindfold and be like, okay, let me look at things realistically. Is it that I really can't accomplish this stuff, or is it that I'm making a lot of excuses on why I can't do it? For some of you, this is really like the honesty thing of what decisions are you making? Are they good decisions for you? Are they bad decisions for you? And if you're not making the best of decisions, is it keeping you stuck on purpose? Are you self sabotaging? Some of you with this energy, you're going to realize that you're self sabotaging. It's almost like somebody who's in this really great relationship and they're like, okay, I know it's going to go bad. I know it's going to go bad. So I'm going to cheat because I know it's going to go bad, and it may not. You're self-sabotaging it. Could be too that you have something that opens up for you that's really, really good, but your mindset is so negative that you can't really see what the good is. Not spirit, not people around you. This is you. So card number two, you have to be honest, and you really need to do some self-reflection on what is it that you're doing that's causing you to stay stuck. All right. That's one of those deep ones, card number two. Card number three, we have a player, uncommitted, and then we have illness. Now, for some of you, this could be your energy where maybe you are, you know, not, maybe you had said you were going to do something or you were going to put energy into something and you felt like, I really don't want to put energy into it. For some of you, maybe you're breaking a commitment because of illness. Um, You could be dealing with someone that is going through something. Now, this could be mental illness. This could be physical illness. This could even be for some sexual illness because we got something going on below the waist. So if you're connecting with someone and you're not really sure, are they community dick? Are they for the streets? Do they have other issues that are going on? Some of you may need to look into that. If you're dealing with somebody who has been out there, I know they're trying to make monkeypox all about STDs, and I don't know why that just popped in my head. But there's so many different ways that you can get this. But I did really feel like that for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that's having some issue with a rash. Now, you might have to, some of you might be going through this energy, or you may know someone who's going through this energy. Will not be an STD for everyone. For some, this could be something that has to do with the lower body. Could be constipation, could be what else? IBS. There may be some issues that are going on with either you or somebody that you're dealing with that could be causing some type of illness. And I feel like that somebody's not really following through with whatever this is. So if you are sick and you're dealing with something that has to do with your stomach or bloating, you might need to go get that checked out. Now, for some of you with a player and uncommitted, this could be something that was passed on to someone else, or this may just be you're not committed to your health or really improving your health or doing what needs to be done, like going to the doctor if you're in pain. So if you are experiencing some type of illness or something, this could be like, I haven't been taking care of myself. I haven't been committed to my health. And I haven't really been going to the doctor to get checked out. So for all of you, it's not going to apply to STDs and things like that. This could just be, I am not taking care of myself the way I need to, and now I'm ill. It could really be affecting your stomach. There could be digestive issues. There could be something with throwing up. Um, and it's basically is saying that if you're not out there, doing what you're doing, or, having unprotected sex, for some of you, this may be a illness that really came upon you and you weren't really like prepared for it. And it could have been because you weren't taking care of yourself or you weren't committed to your health. So this might be getting your vitamins, drinking your water, doing what you need to do. It doesn't necessarily mean with another person. This is just being uncommitted to something that may be beneficial for you. And for some of you, it's going to be your health. So you may be dealing with sickness this week. Card number 4. Card number 4, the first card that came out was manipulation and then asserting yourself. So if we look at this energy, this could be dealing with somebody that is pulling your chains, pulling your strings. We have a puppeteer that's sitting up here and they're kind of manipulating somebody to do what they need to do. Now, if this is you, this could be that maybe you know that there's manipulation going on, because I think a lot of times we know when we're being played. We don't want to see it. I read for a lot of people that before they even come to me, they're telling me what the issue is. And I'm like, well, you don't even need me because you already know what the problem is. You already know what's being done and you know what side of it you're on. But this could be somebody who is either being manipulated, whether you understand it or not. For some of you with the assert yourself card, this is kind of like spirit, like stand up, you know, say something, do what you need to do. Somebody's playing you. Don't continue to let them play you. So you may be addressing someone, and I feel like there's a lack of conflict or a lack of not wanting. I don't want the conflict, so I'm not going to say anything. But maybe this is getting to the point where somebody's taking money out your bank account, or somebody's doing something at work, they're crossing boundaries, and you're like, okay, I'm not going to say anything until it really gets to that, you're against the wall and you're like, okay, I need to say something. I need to assert myself with this person who is manipulating me. So be careful. Card number 4, some of you definitely could be dealing with somebody who's playing games. They could be trying to manipulate a relationship, money, or even a job. The spirit is like, it's time for you to put your foot down. If you've been kind of going along with this person and thinking something was going to balance out, it may not happen that way unless you put your foot down. Card number 5. Card number 5. Let's see. The first card was Speak Up. The second card that came out was Loneliness. And then the final card was Love Triangle or Cheating. Now, for some of you, this could definitely connect with manipulation. You could be dealing with somebody that is maybe stepping out, doing some things. If this is a romantic relationship, could be somebody who is cheating, having some type of sexual connection with someone else, or even, communicating behind your back with somebody else. For some of you, this could even be with a friendship where maybe, there's a group of friends, three of you, four of you, and, they're talking about you behind your back, or, you have a feeling that something is going on behind your back. Could also be that somebody's pulling away from you, which is making you feel like you're lonely. Like, I I want to be with you, but I don't want the conflict of having to discuss what's going on with you. For some reason, too, I feel like that card number 4 or card number 5, I'm sorry, you could be dealing with somebody who's starting some type of drama or some issue because they know that they're dealing with somebody else. And maybe, you have somebody where it's like you're supposed to come see me, you're supposed to come spend some time with me, and you're not coming over here, or you told me you were going to call me, you told me that we were going to have a conversation, and this person is kind of putting you off, and the loneliness is like, I'm by myself. I don't feel connected to these people or this person anymore. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to speak up. So both cards, card number 4 and card number 5, about being manipulated, possibly lied to or played with, and having to assert yourself or speak up for whatever it is. So some of you may be coming to an end of a situation because somebody's playing games with you, whether this is a friend or this is a lover or this is a family member. It could be that somebody's playing games and you feel a little bit, disconnected. You may feel like somebody is pushing you off. And that may be where loneliness comes in. And it's like, okay, it's time to talk about it. I think in both cards with 4 and 5, some of you that are dealing with this energy are like, I don't want the conflict. I want this stuff to resolve itself on its own, and it may not. You may be dealing with somebody who's playing games, and I think some of you know that this person is playing games, but it's like I would rather have them here or deal with this energy than lose them because I don't want to be alone. And that, that's I get it. I get it. But if you got somebody that is putting you in a position that's detrimental to yourself, that's playing you, and it's not a good situation because it looks like you were manipulated, you were played by someone. And it could have been too that while they were playing you, they may have been dealing with somebody else or playing games with another person or have other people that were in on this. So if you're in something that you don't feel comfortable with, if this is a friendship and you're always doing for them, or a family member where it's like, okay, I'm always doing for you, one-sided relationship, and they're not pouring back into you. Some of you definitely are being manipulated, and there's something where people are playing with your emotions or your energy. I kind of feel one-sided relationship with this. So some of you might be ending something because it was a one-sided relationship. You don't feel comfortable with this anymore. Interesting. Card number 6. So card number 6, of course, we got a little bit of a book. So the first thing that we got was divorce or separation, and then we have pregnancy, and then we have be patient, and then contentment. So here's the thing. If this is somebody who is finding out that they're with child and their relationship may be ending because they're finding out that there's a third party, that would make sense why it's like, I don't really want to talk about this because I need this person here. I'm about to have a baby. I don't want to do this alone. I don't want to do this by myself. So some of you may be afraid of something that is happening or changing. And codependency is like, I need to be with a partner or I need to be with somebody. I don't want to do this on my own. So for some of you, this could definitely be pregnancy. For a few, this is a new beginning. Like there's something that ended, there was a separation, a new beginning is coming in, you're struggling with it, and Spirit is like, be patient. Be patient with yourself because something is going to bring you to contentment. So a few of you may have ended some type of relationship because you found out that the person really was manipulating. They were playing games with you. Maybe you didn't want to see it. Third party is there, so they could have been dealing with somebody else and you just didn't say anything. It's like, I don't really want to talk about it. I don't want the conflict and I don't want to be by myself. So you could be pulling away from a family member, but like, damn, I really don't want to stop talking to them because they're the only friend or family member that talks to me. Some people are in that situation. Some of you could be in a work situation where maybe you're working with somebody and it's like, I know that they're manipulating me. They're giving me more work to do, but I don't want to say anything because I don't want to do this by myself. They could be, what is it? Not conniving, not canoodling. Spirit, help me out. Help me out. What is the word, Spirit, that I'm looking for? Conspiring with other people. They could be conspiring with other people against you. And you're maybe finding this out, and Spirit is like, okay, it's time to go ahead and speak up because of this manipulation. Assert yourself because somebody's playing games with you. For some of you, if this is a relationship, you may have had somebody where it was like, I know that they're not being dirty towards me, but they're doing some things maybe I don't like, and I need to go ahead and speak up. I need to assert myself because if you don't, it's not going to change. And it's like, I don't want to be by myself, but there is some type of separation. Some of you are cutting away a situation that was maybe somebody was manipulating or playing you, but a new beginning was coming out of it. Maybe this person was blocking your new beginning. The Spirit is like, be patient. Some of you may be struggling with this because of loneliness. I don't want to be by myself. But sometimes healing yourself and being by yourself brings some type of contentment or healing. It leads you to a better place. If you've ever been in a toxic relationship and then you let yourself out of that toxic relationship, you cut the ties that are binding you to that person and you assert yourself, you realize that this new beginning actually could bring you happiness. So for some of you, you coming into that energy, but I feel like you're a little bit conflicted with it. Now for some, card number one, definitely watch out for jealousy. Somebody who's trying to confuse you or play games with you could be making you feel like that you don't have any power or you're not moving in a direction that you want, but you do have power. Don't let somebody else take that away from you. Some of you, I feel like that there could be some issue with either dealing with not taking care of yourself, somebody not taking care of you. Also could be stress issues that are coming out, but I'm definitely feeling with card number three, you're going to be dealing with some type of illness or sickness that is coming in, and it may be affecting your stomach or your gut or your colon or something like that. So it could be throwing up, diarrhea. If it gets really bad, you guys go to the doctor. Definitely get checked out, okay? All right, my loves, I hope that that connects with who it needs to connect with. If you are ending something because of a new beginning, don't be afraid. Spirit is like, be patient with yourself. And I know a lot of us right now with the energy and everything moving, we don't want to be patient. But I feel like that if you are, and if you really do the work and you put the healing in, you're going to see some things open up for you. And that new beginning is actually going to bring you to a place of contentment or happiness for you. Not everybody's meant to walk that path with you, though, you guys. Sometimes you got to walk a path a little bit by yourself so that you can get stronger and you can focus on your goals. It's not always necessarily a bad thing. All right. Love you guys. Please be safe.